Hello, everybody. My name is ECR Gator, and welcome to Tier List Tuesday, baby. Today's tier list: Thanksgiving food. With this being the month of the turkey, November, we are quickly approaching Thanksgiving, and I thought, what better tier list to do than rank some Thanksgiving meals? Absolute, I don't know, great food, It's just, this is the type of food you'll be eating, hopefully, on Thanksgiving Day, if that is something that you do celebrate. I love Thanksgiving, one of my favorite holidays of the entire year. It's a great time for me to spend time with the family, get back in town, see everybody, just have amazing food with amazing people. With that being said, if you do end up enjoying today's tier list, please feel free to leave a like, comment down below. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food? Do you think my preferences of Thanksgiving food is really bad? Do I have terrible taste? Let me know. Please feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into the tier list. Before we start, let me break down the tiers. S tier, gobble gobble. This is what I'm gobbling down, stuffing my gillet with every Thanksgiving. Very solid. A tier, love these foods. Can't go wrong. B tier, pretty solid foods. Mediocre. C tier, not my favorite, but not the worst. I could stomach it. Not my favorite. D tier. Those are the ones that I can stomach, but it's again not my favorite. And then there's dog water, stuff that I absolutely despise. But let's get right into the tier list, and we're starting off pretty solid chocolate pie. I'm a big chocolate pie guy. Chocolate pie, pretty good. If you do a good chocolate pie, I'm there. There's not much I could say besides it's just a good food. And while we're on the subject of pie, might as well put apple pie plus ice cream. Such a solid combo. That's one of my dad absolutely loves apple pie with ice cream. He got me hooked onto it finally. I was never the biggest apple pie guy until he finally started. He got the right type of apple pie with the good ice cream. Maybe my palate has changed. I've grown. I've liked it more, but such a good combo. I think it's a better combo than the apple pie itself. You can't go wrong with apple pie. But apple pie with ice cream is just such a good combo, especially vanilla ice cream. Woo, so good. And of course, the goat of all pies, pumpkin pie. Love me some pumpkin pie with some whipped cream. You really can't go wrong. Plus, it's in season. It's just, I hate to say, I'm a basic white girl when it comes to pumpkin stuff. I love pumpkin stuff. I feel so bad because I'm not somebody who really likes a lot of basic stuff. I try to avoid stuff like that. It's just, I can't deny that I love pumpkin stuff. And pumpkin pie is my favorite of all pumpkin things. It's just so good. It's my favorite type of pie. So, candy yams. I've only ever had once. I was super young. I don't remember hating it, but I don't remember loving it either. It's one of those things that I need to try again. I could like a lot more now that I have a more refined palate, better taste buds. But back then, it wasn't the worst, it was the best. Baked potato, can't go wrong with. It's just a baked potato, pretty solid. If you do a good baked potato, it's pretty solid. Brussels sprouts, you can't go wrong with either. In terms of healthier food, I don't mind me some Brussels sprouts. My dad knows how to do. I think he does some pretty good Brussels sprouts. I used to despise Brussels sprouts, but he's gotten to the point where I could take them out. I'm cool with them. Brussels sprouts, pretty solid. Corn, very solid. Love me some corn. Corn on the cob, good stuff. Love me some corn. Green bean casserole, not my favorite. I'm not a green bean guy. Green beans do not float my boat, unfortunately. Same with gravy. Gravy is not my favorite, although I'm going to put brown gravy is very solid. I used to be the biggest gravy hater. I still don't really like gravy that much. But about 2 Thanksgivings ago, my mother made just a phenomenal brown gravy. I'm someone who never likes getting gravy, but just because she made it, she put the time and effort into it. I was like, of course I'm gonna try. You've put a lot of work into this. I would be a terrible son not to try. And I loved it. It was amazing. Every year I look forward to it every single time I go back home. It is so good. Mashed potatoes, I'm such a big mashed potatoes guy. That's one of my favorite sides of all time. Mashed potatoes are fantastic. It is a food that I somehow still like and still love even after I got my wisdom teeth out, because when I got my wisdom teeth out, you can't really eat a lot of foods. This is one of the foods that I ate like most, and it was something that I almost grew tired of. But I couldn't. It's just mashed potatoes. I like me some mashed potatoes. If you do it well, it's good. So sweet potato casserole, very solid. Love me some sweet potato casserole. My mom and dad, they make a phenomenal sweet potato casserole every year. I love having it. It's amazing. Dressing, you can't go wrong with. I'm not the biggest dressing guy. Well, used to be not the biggest dressing guy. I've grown to appreciate it a lot more over the time. It's solid. I don't mind dressing. Bread pudding though, it's very solid. I've not had a lot of bread pudding. I've only ever had it twice, but both times I had it was absolutely phenomenal. It wasn't something that was made for Thanksgiving though. It was something that I got at a restaurant. I don't want to say what restaurant, but when I got it there, it was really good. It was very good. So I want to put it very solid because it's something that I don't eat all the time. Actually, I'm putting it in gobble gobble. I'm destroying that bread pudding. It was expensive though. It was kind of expensive. I didn't pay for it. It was more of like a celebration type of thing. So I'll leave it at that. But it was so good. Baked mac and cheese, my actual favorite all-time side. I love mac and cheese. If you do a good mac and cheese, it is so good. And my mom has perfected a mac and cheese recipe. She's just, she makes the best. It's amazing. Again, green bean, not my favorite. I'm not a green bean guy. Bread rolls cannot go wrong with. We cannot go wrong with bread rolls. I've never had oyster dressing. I need to make an entirely new tier list here. We're gonna add this roll below real quick. We're gonna put never consumed. I didn't know oyster dressing was a thing for Thanksgiving, to be honest. Cranberry sauce. I think it's pretty mediocre. I'm not like the biggest cranberry person. Cranberries are fine. Sprite cranberry, love, but cranberries are fine. Sweet potato pie, I've actually never had. Same with pecan pie, which is crazy because my dad loves pecan pie. I've just never had it. Ham, can't go wrong with ham. Cannot go wrong with ham. It's very solid. Well, I say can't go wrong, but it's actually very solid. I love ham. Ham is great. Obviously, cornbread, very solid. If you're from the South, you've had some cornbread with your Thanksgiving meal. Cornbread, brown gravy should probably be at the end of this list. Ham will be at the very tippity top. We're putting cornbread right above I like me some cornbread. Beans and cornbread, baby. I actually don't like beans. But beans and cornbread, what can I say? Cornbread, phenomenal. If you get a good cornbread, good stuff. And of course, the main entree, the turkey. Gobble, gobble. If you do a good turkey, it should be number one. It's like the goated food of Thanksgiving. It is the signature all-star of Thanksgiving. So of course it should be the thing you gobble down, stuff down your gullet. It's the best, you know? So that's Thanksgiving. They're just not foods that I consider are dog water for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving has I think they have good foods for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is phenomenal. I love it. One of my favorite holidays. It's a great time to share some great food with some great people. And I get it. A lot of people don't actually like Thanksgiving because it's one of those times where you do get together with your entire family. Sometimes you talk about topics you don't want to talk about. Thankfully, my family doesn't really do that. I'm very grateful for the family I have. I love everybody in my family. That's why I enjoy it so much. It's actually because of my family. So I do get why some people really dislike Thanksgiving, because some people don't have the greatest house homes or the nicest families, and it does suck. I do feel bad about that. I do hope, if that is you, that you end up instead having a Friendsgiving. Enjoy this holiday with people that you do like. Enjoy it with friends. Have a great, phenomenal time with friends. Maybe you can join a different family's Thanksgiving and be a part of their Thanksgiving. You never know. Just, I hope you don't spend it alone. Unless you really want to spend it alone. If that's your type of thing, that's cool with you. But It's one of those holidays where I think you should really spend it with loved ones. I think you should spend it with people you love, people you like. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a good time with good people, having good food. And that's why I love Thanksgiving, because that's how I like to spend it, with good people, with good food, with just all of it. I love it. It's a great time. And I hope everybody enjoys their Thanksgiving. I hope you have a phenomenal Thanksgiving. A phenomenal Thanksgiving break. If you get a Thanksgiving break. If not, just have a phenomenal week. Have a phenomenal Thanksgiving. Make sure to eat a lot. Obviously, you could burn it off the week later. It's a day to enjoy. You gotta enjoy Thanksgiving Day. With that being said, I think that wraps it up for today's video. I, again, love Thanksgiving. Love Thanksgiving food. And I hope everybody has a phenomenal Thanksgiving. Please go say hi to your loved ones. Do whatever you gotta do. Just have a great time. And I think that's about it for today's video. Again, if you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. How are you going to spend this year's Thanksgiving? I would love to know. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.